Yo, what up tubers? It's your boy Scott AZ coming at you with another EVT video. Today's video we're going to be doing pump packings. I haven't done pump packings in probably 7 years. The first time I did it was with my mentor, and he held my hand the whole time. So come along with me on the ride. We may make some mistakes. We'll learn it together. That's what this whole channel is about. Make mistakes, learn from them. As long as we get some knowledge at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So let's go. Alright, so this is what we're dealing with. A Hale Q Max and our model number. Alright, so here we got the packing gland adjustment. I call it the bird cage. And then we have our new pin here. So when you're up in this, it's a Hale pump. It's a Q Max Plus. So there's the part number for that, for the pin, gland lock pin. All right, just gonna sit in here like this. You're gonna pull it up, and then this little cotter pin, you gotta twist the pin, and there's a little foot notch in there, and it'll sit in there. So it's gonna sit like this, so that you can rotate this around. So that's how you adjust your packings. You'll rotate this in towards the pump, and it'll tighten your packings. So right now, we need to pull this pin out, and we need to rotate it back towards the transmission to get this out. So my worst fear was just realized that that pin up there is so rusty, it's not moving at all. So I'm just gonna soak it down with some PV Blast, let it sit there for a little while. I'll probably take some vice grips and start trying to rotate the pin back and forth. So that second section was in the bag here. So all was wrong. I got the parts that I needed. So ASMR. So go kind of like that. That. Alright, just wanted to get with you guys and show you on the next step of the process for this. So we're trying to figure out our line of attack on getting the pin out, and maybe some approach angles for the pump packing. So we're figured it out, come about halfway down the truck here on the back side of the panel, go under the truck, and I already got my drive line covered up with some diapers and zip ties. So if you just come up right here, I think I should be able to squeeze, or I will be able to squeeze on the side of the drive line, come right up, past the pump primer, and there it is. I think I'm gonna lower the truck just a little bit more on top of myself, and then get a better approach at that the pin. There's a stick in here. Trying to work it back and forth slowly right on that arm. It's moving just a little bit, but it is seized up good. I have such an advantage with these portable column lifts. It's crazy. I can't imagine having to do this the hard way. That would suck. There's an easier way to do this. Somebody out there is watching. Leave me a comment, man. I'll take all the advice I can get. break it out of there maybe. Starting to turn. They have to do with my partner in crime told me to do, just cut it. It's starting to turn though.
Cut it.
Cut it.
Cut it.
Cut it out. Don't do drugs, kids. Just cut it out. Right?
Yep, if it doesn't wanna come out, you just gotta cut it.
It's loosening it up. I'm gonna give it
It's loose or what?
it's looser. I don't know if it's like gonna come out of the spring. Like before, it wasn't moving at all.
This is definitely a skinny man's job.
Yeah. I mean, what are you saying?
That I'm like 250 and I won't fit in there?
Man, I think you could fit in here, dude.
Nah, I can fit in but can't get out. You're gonna start spec me to the truck, bro.
You'd be like, I'm stuck and I can't get out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be part of the specking on the truck now.
Comes with the truck.
Yeah, come with the truck, bro.
Hey, would you do me a favor and hand me a small pry bar? I've got some on my roll card and then in my drawer. Thank you. Well, the viewers will definitely be able to see how to get this thing freed up.
You guys got him better? It was really, really bad.
Yeah. It wasn't moving at all.
It was like super seized.
Yeah, super seized.
What if you stuck the Dominator in there? From all the way right here.
It'd be it'd probably free up for sure. Oh yeah, probably in the spring too. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. I think you're onto something there, bro. I think I'm gonna lower this more to where I can actually see in there, and then use this pry bar or a screwdriver to like pry the spring down and get it off of that pin.
Yeah.
Then it should just come out, right?
In theory.
Hey, we'll figure this out. We'll figure it all out together. Let me get out and lower it.
You don't want me to lower with you under the truck, man?
I mean, it crossed my mind. It did.
Just pick up your feet.
Like this?
Yeah.
Alright. Hey, maybe that worked. Maybe it just slipped off.
Man, it looks like you can't get this Dominator in there.
Think so?
Yeah. Okay, try this in there, man. Let's see.
On the pin?
On the pin or the spring?
God, you're so beefy.
Am I on there?
Yeah, I think so. Just pry it any which way you want, up or down.
Let me rotate it this other way.
Dominator.
Let me get this panel off.
Okay.
Am I on it?
Yeah, I think so.
Does it even go up?
Nah.
Not at all, huh?
Cause you're like on the shaft, like the middle of the shaft of the pin.
Okay, I thought I was hoping I was on the spring.
Yeah, I think you are on the spring as well.
So what if I rotate it this way?
Maybe. Let me see. There you go. Now you're on the spring. Oh. Whatever you did right there, just push the pin up a little bit there. I'll hold what you got right there, bro. We may have it. take it right at the. Alright, let me see if I can just pry it out. Oh, there we go. Got it, bro.
Got it?
Yeah. Woo, woo.
Chasing love, coming in clutch.
Damn, he saved us twice today. I wouldn't trust him with anything else, though. I think the spring is still in there, so let's see if I can finger it out. Or wherever it is, it just fell down. All right, cool, bro. We got that out, so I think we can try to start unwinding the packing. I'll see if I can do it just with a little bar here.
Try to take that sweet old dry line out the way. Joe, fast over there.
Ooh, maybe that's the spot right here. Or right here. So close. So close. Stupid thing. That worked a lot better. And just tighten the packing. I didn't go the opposite way. Alright. Maybe if I just work it back and forth a few times, it'll get to where I can turn it with a pry bar. Okay, so as you can see, I just kept hitting it with my air hammer until I got it, and spraying it with PB Blast continuously until I was able to rotate it basically by hand. That collar is to the point where it's not threaded anymore. So I'm gonna try to knock out the bird cage with my air hammer. See this gap, the space between those two? So I'm gonna knock out the bird cage with my air hammer and notate. One side is thicker than the other, so watch that, see which side goes into the pump. So I'm gonna knock that out, and then I'm gonna try to thread the adjuster back in, where when I go to blow out my seals, it's not sitting there banging around on the pump shaft. All right, so this is what I've been using, air hammer wise, and all I did, I got it up there on the bird cage and just gave it some taps. And be careful, you don't want to like go through that spline and hit the shaft. Let's see what you guys are seeing here. All I did is I went in here and just gave it with some taps right here on the spline. Don't go through the spline because you don't want to hit the shaft. And just popped out. So now we'll pull this out and rotate which side goes where. So it looks like, you can see here, this side right here is narrower, not as wide as this side. So the narrow side goes towards the transmission. The fatter side goes into the pump. Okay, so learn something. Don't back that thing all the way into the transmission, because it's gonna be a pain in the ass to try to get it started again. So I'm sure some of you veterans out there are like, yeah, I could have told you that, but you know, I'm learning, so you can learn too. If you don't know, don't back it all the way into the transmission. You may have to pull the top off of this transmission. I'm planning on pulling the transmission anyways. I wanted to use it to try to blow the seals out. So
Hey, so I was unsuccessful with trying to screw this adjuster back into the transmission. So I wasted a lot of time here pulling the cap off. Ultimately, I just end up pulling the pump transmission off. So I think I'm going to skip ahead to that portion. So thanks for sticking around.
Okay guys, I'm gonna try to get you guys set up so where you can see these bushings blow out, or the bushings, pump packings blow out. I was told by my mentor, he just did some. He ran it up to about 150 psi. So we'll see how far we gotta run it out. I'll try to get you guys a good view of these things blowing out.
Hey, so I did end up trying to blow these seals out. I had this thing cranked up to probably about 200, 250 psi, something like that, for a little while, and they just never blew out. Could be partially due to the fact that they probably have never been replaced in at least 10 to 13 years. So I've heard that you can be successful with blowing seals out if you do them regularly when you're supposed to, like every 3 years. So ultimately I end up pulling the transmission here.
Alright, we got the pump transmission out of the way. So now, I'm trying to figure out if I pull this bolt out and then pull all the ones around this housing out, if this will just pull off. Alright, so come to find out, I think I had the wrong bolts that I was trying to put in these jacking holes, so I cleaned them back out. I should have the right bolts in there now. So I'm just gonna gingerly work this back and forth where it feels like it's on something now.
So in case you guys were wondering what happened with the outer bearing there, I tried to use a 2-jaw puller hooked up to it, and with my center screw for the puller on that bolt, and just kept tightening it, and then finally broke off the bearing housing. So don't do that. Just use the jacking bolts to pull this thing off until you get it off far enough, and then you can wedge 2 big pry bars behind it and pop the bearing housing off.
Yep, there it goes. Oh, I can see pump packings, yay! Got it out.
Yeah?
Yeah. Come to find out, I was using the wrong bolts for the jacking holes.
I told you, bro.
And then once I got it out, about that much, the bearing was still hanging on a little bit, so I just had the 2 big pry bars and kind of wiggle it back and forth until it came out.
So you just needed the right jacking bolts?
Yeah.
Scott.
Pinchy. But there's some seals under here, so you may need to order. Yeah, I may need to order some.
Sure, but probably because we could get already.
It may be in there. There you go. Your bearing, inner bearing. My adjuster ring. Oh yeah, when I get this thing out of here, you'll see. You can probably see it now. These cracks right here. There'd be no way I could reuse that. I guess that's what happens when you use an air hammer, I guess. That's what's up. You don't mess around with me again, do you? Showed you. Okay, so this is like the new sleeve for the adjuster. There's a sleeve that goes inside of here. And what it's looking like, there's a hole on this ring. So that needs to line up with, there's a hole right below. This is for your pin, for your locking pin. So that hole needs to line up with this hole. You're coming out to date. I'll be over there in a minute. Okay. Got it. Nice. I'm wondering if this guy fits in here. Remember, I've never done this job before. Gotta figure it out as we go along. Maybe. Yeah, I think he might. Well, just try to get this other one out. Just to see. That roll pin fits in there. Tell. It kind of looks like there's one here. Let me see if I can punch that out, whatever that is. Love my air hammer, man. That is crap out of it. Aha, it was a pan. I can feel it. Can you see it? Nope, you can't. Now you can. So yeah. That little roll pin, it comes with the kit, locks your basically your thread insert for the new bearing housing. Alright, I got my pump packing pullers. Picked these up on Amazon. Try to run this thing in there. Find where the split is at and pull right there.
So this really didn't work for me. These pump packings have been in there for so long, they're so rusted up in there that they were just basically impossible to pull out by hand this way. Maybe if I would have changed them regularly, then this would have worked. But as you can see in the video here, I'll fast forward it. I just end up picking it out until I can get a little piece started, and then I can run those packing pullers back in and start pulling it out. Alright, as you guys can see here, I tried the corkscrew method again, but it was ultimately unsuccessful. So if they're still rusted up in there, I grab a pick here in a second, grab the pick, jab that thing in there, try to find where the split is so you can pull out the one side. Once you get that out, then you can run your little corkscrew extractors in there, start pulling it out.
So it looks like there's a, I guess the plastic ring. I guess it could just be another pump vacuum. It just has a whole bunch of stuff on it. What sucks though is I can't even see it's so corroded. So corroded in there. I have no idea where the split is at. First one was like down here. Second one's like right here. So maybe at the top here. You gotta stagger the splits. That is a crusty one. Got a little split going right here, so maybe we can just start it here. Too much crap over here. guys are in the way again. Goes. Yeah, the sucker was like adhered to the next pump packing. Alright, so we had 3 that we pulled out. We had the 2 plastic ones. There was another pump packing in there. Break time. Okay, just got number 4 out. So there's 3 pump packings and 2 plastic ones, and another pump packing, and I think another one. Oh, one of the metal rings. Okay. So metal ring. And then another pump packing. So this is the kit that I got. There's the number. Got these metal shims. And I got, I guess this is how it goes in. 1, 2. Goes 1, 2, 3 plastic rings, and another pump packing. Well, I was looking for a needle scaler to scale some of this rust off, but can't find it. I'm gonna try to use this Milwaukee sanding tool. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. I'm gonna use some of this super lube to lube some of this stuff, and then in the Hale instructions it says on these aluminum sleeves that you have to cut them to fit them around the shaft, so it won't slide over that section. So, alright, cut. That. Okay. There we go. On the back wall. Alright, so we're just going to start with our cut at the top. It around. Feels like it's going in nice. Needle nose. So our split's at the top. So we want to rotate the next one 1/3 of the way. So that'd be 1/4. So if you're gonna divide this into 3s, let's put it right there.
Hey, not really sure why I can't figure this out in the moment, but just think of a triangle. And
thirds.
here's your thirds.
Okay, now we need the white ones. Just wanted to see if this could just like flex over this. I was told to cut it. Okay, so we were at top for the first one. All right. So we're gonna do thirds, basically do like a triangle, right? I'm pretty close. Another triangle mark. Cool. Just one small problem. Still have a whole nother packing to put in there. Oh, that's not working. Alright, so I got my last pump packing installed, sort of. You see it's about sticking about halfway out. So we're gonna get the bearing assembly. We'll start working on that and put that back together, and then we'll use the bird cage to push the rest of this packing in. Alright tubers, that's gonna do it for today's video. I know this one's kind of a long one, but there's gonna be a follow-up video with me continuing with the bearing housing rebuild. So Panda wanted to be in the video. Say hi, Panda. Say no, okay. Hey, oh yeah, say hi to the camera. See, look. Anyways, guys, appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Till the next time, don't just follow the wolves, lead the pack. Later.